Well, how are you doing, Tony Parker?
I'm good.
Welcome to the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell us more about this project of yours that seeks to develop sports in the DRC.
I wanted to give back, and I started with my own country. And I bought a basketball team in France and bought a women's team and built an academy. And wanted to bring some talent, And the captain of my team in Asvel, he's been in Asvel for 10 years. He's from Congo. And one of the girls too, she's from Congo, one of my players, Dominique Malonga. And we did a test, last year we brought a kid from Congo. It was the first player, came from Congo straight to the EuroLeague, signed a professional contract with us. And so I felt like, maybe we can do something, with our country. It's a lot of potential. A lot of kids here, through mutual friends, told me that they just need the platform, to express themselves and try to be successful and make it to the highest level. And so I decided to come here and talk with the president and different ministers and see how we can, me and my group, help to bring, expertise and the knowledge and everything that you need, to train those kids and to make it.
And was the president supportive of this project?
Yeah, very, very supportive. He's a huge sports fan, very passionate. You can see that he wants to do well for his country. And I think we're going to get along very well because I have that same passion, same energy. And I told him that I don't want to do a one shot. I want to try to build something over the years, because when you build stuff over the years, you can build stuff that can stay over time.
You inspired lots of youngsters in Africa when you were playing for the San Antonio Spurs. Tell me, why did you choose the DRC of all the African countries?
Because I think it's just mutual friends, your connections, and tell you about, this beautiful country. And I was like, the only way to know is to come, so that's why I decided to come.
Now, the DRC and many African countries have millions of youngsters who love sports. Mm-hmm. Many of these youngsters lack the opportunity to develop and play in top-notch leagues like you did. Mm-hmm. What message do you have for these young people who are dreaming to play for the NBA in clubs like San Antonio Spurs, the Boston Celtics, or the Los Angeles Lakers?
To keep dreaming big, you have to dream big. And I always tell the kids in my academy, if you have a dream and you tell your dream to somebody and he's not laughing at you, you don't dream big enough. And so I think those kids, they need to keep dreaming. It's a lot of stuff that's getting putting into place, for them to be successful. You can see the NBA, they invest a lot in Africa. And I think, a lot of people is trying to do it with their own way, try to build it up and try to get opportunities for the kids. And I want to try to do the same thing for the kids of Congo.
As a four-time NBA champion, you are well placed to advocate for certain important causes at a global stage. Mm-hmm. This country has had conflict for more than 3 decades. There are currently about 7 million people who are displaced because of an ongoing war in the East. Mm-hmm. Would you be willing to advocate for peace if the authorities here asked you to, become kind of an ambassador?
Yeah, I think that's a little bit too early, to talk about stuff like that. I just arrived. It's my first time in Congo. I have a lot of friends that give me books, to work on my knowledge about the country and to know, the whole history and what happened here. So I think those kind of stuff, I never did politics, in my life, I'm more in sports, sports is my thing, and I want to bring people together. Sports bring people together. So I think I'm just going to focus on that now, try to give opportunities for kids to be successful in different sports, and not just basketball and football, I want to do volleyball, judo, it's a lot of sports that Congo is pretty good.
You have been involved in a number of charitable activities, but you have a number of other passions. One of them is singing.
Yes.
In the DRC, people love music.
Yeah.
And I'm sure many of them would be happy to hear just a snippet.
I don't do music anymore, but obviously I love music. You can see Congo, they have a lot of influence, in France. A lot of the top artists, they're from Congo. Gims, Daju, I can name a lot of different singers. Hiro, they all, in France, and they're from Congo. So the music in France is very dominated by those artists. And so I can't wait, for the new stadium to be done here and to bring all those artists and to have a music festival and all that kind of stuff. That's some stuff that we want to put in place.
Can you give us a sneak peek of one of your favorite rap songs? The one that you sang.
Oh, that I did?
Yeah, you did.
You have to go on YouTube, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. Take it, no problem.